Hi guys, I'm JFJ Customs and welcome to the channel. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and please follow for more because the rebuilds are going to be amazing. Hi guys, here's the Vespa PT2, and although she's not a looker, she's gonna get there. We bought her off Marketplace quite early on this year, and it wasn't that much. As you can tell, there's cracks, there's dents, there's dings, there's holes in the footrest. We can't do much about it apart from replace it. So let's get onto this rebuild, enjoy the video, and let's just see the rest of this. Hi guys, it's J Customs here and welcome to the first rebuild. It's the Vespa ET2. Here we go. So I'll start by taking the zip ties from the steering column to remove the headlight and speedometer, exposing the wires connected to the headlight, indicators and ignition. Once the panels for the steering column are removed, then we can move on to the headlight. As you can see, this is where all the main wires to the headlight are kept, and doing this one-handed is pretty complicated, so two hands are fairly easy. As you can see, there's all the wires to the headlights that now need removing. As you can see, once you get behind the headlight, there's about 4 to 5 connectors that you've got to remove, 2 being the main beam, 1 being the low beam. As you can see, doing this one-handed, I ended up dropping it. Hopefully everything's okay. Just separating a low beam because it came from off the headlight. Now what I'm going to show you is that there's 5 different connectors on this steering column, but especially these 2 that are underneath the speedometer. They have very little clips and a ribbon going all the way around that you need to be careful not to break. I'm just going to remove all the cables from the front of the steering column now. Now to take off the speedometer cable, which you need to be careful not to break. Luckily I took everything off, so it is fairly loose.
No.
These being the 2 cables that are attached to the speedometer that you want to be careful not to break. Moving down into the glove box, as you can see there's 3 screws. We're going to take each of them out and you'll be able to take the glove box off fully. As you can see, there's 3 screws that have been removed, and now we can move on behind the glove box. Moving on behind the glove box, you now have the 2 indicators, the horn and the regulator that all need to be disassembled. Moving on to the ECU, with just one click it comes out. stupid me forgetting about the bolt to the horn is at the front of the bike, which you can't get to without removing the horn cover. Moving on to remove the horn cover, I'm not really too fussed about damaging this part as there will be a new one being ordered. Removing the badge and unscrewing the middle screw, and the horn cover should just come straight off. When opening the horn cover, you should see just below on the bottom of the regulator there's a screw that earths the cables. Getting onto the middle of the bike now, we'll start by removing these rubber mats that are down for your footrests, and as you can see the footrest is absolutely destroyed in cracks. We'll begin by removing one bolt, which I later to begin found out that there's only one bolt in this footrest. Moving on to the rear of the bike now, we're just going to take these two bottom fenders off. Now opening the seat to get access to the battery terminal, where there's a plastic cover on top of the gas, oil and battery box. Removing the covers to make sure that once the screws are removed, the box just slips off. As shown here, when removed, it looks like this. Moving on to the rear of the bike, there's two screws holding the headlight bulb in, and once they're removed, it should just come straight off with a cable in the back, and just take that out. Last and final bit, the left indicator, just simply unscrew it. Not forgetting to remove these front indicators, which I forgot to do at the start. Now that it's completely stripped down, you can basically see everywhere that needs working with, and it is an absolute mess. The indicator, horn cover and footrests. The centre stand needs replacing as there's a part that doesn't let you put your foot on it, and now needs a new exhaust as it was snapped when bought. As you can see, we've absolutely tore apart this Vespa PT2 and it's going to become an absolute machine when I'm finished for the wife. Thanks for watching, subscribe and please follow for more. Click the bell notification to make sure you see when I post these videos because they're going to be amazing. Thank you and I shall see you all later. Oh, and by the way, the next rebuild, the next video is going to be when I take that engine out and it's going to be a bomb.